About 100 dogs found on a property in Hertford County, North Carolina, off Route 258. Authorities say this is a hoarding situation. Most are malnourished, but they're about to get a second chance. 10 on your side's McNamara talked to the sheriff about what type of trouble the owners could face. Ann?
Well, the owner is facing animal cruelty charges. At first, the sheriff estimated maybe 80 dogs here on the property. The owner tells us he only had 55. It's the house right behind us. He said he's been breeding dogs for 17 years, sometimes selling puppies online. And he told us that in the past he's had more than 100 dogs. This time again saying just 55, but this time he felt overwhelmed.
They were my kids. I had them dogs 17 years.
One by one, the owner of more than 50 dogs handed them over to the Humane Society of the United States.
Some of the animals that we've seen today have had eye infection. They've had some broken bones. We've seen some dogs with infected ears. It pretty much runs the gamut.
The Hertford County Sheriff is calling this a hoarding situation. Investigators charged owner Terry Shinneberry with animal cruelty.
No, I was overwhelmed. You sure enough was. People bringing me rescues all the time. It's overwhelming, but how am I supposed to tell them no? Can't turn a dog away. It's not that kind of person.
Explain why you're getting emotional.
Well, they just ripped my family away from me. They're my dogs.
Shinneberry says he had 55 dogs. 28 of them were his own, the rest rescues. He showed us paperwork for the animals that were his. He said he never starved any of the dogs or physically abused them.
The neighbors are saying that this is a long-term problem and that they have seen some abuses.
Neighbors told us they are relieved to see the animals go, mostly because of the smell of feces.
I smell it all the time, it just get worse and worse.
Animal Control also found dogs inside the home, including several litters of puppies. They let Shinneberry keep 5 dogs. He says he has no plans to breed them in the future.
I wasn't planning on breeding anymore anyway. That was the last litters that I had. When they're gone, that was it.
No plans to breed in the future. You heard him just say it. Now, as for the puppies and the other dogs, they have all been taken away by local animal shelters. I saw Guilford County Animal Shelter, also the Virginia Beach SPCA and the Norfolk SPCA all responded to this large event here in Murfreesboro. I am told the animals need to go to Elizabeth City to see a vet, and then they'll go back to the respective animal shelters and they'll be treated there and eventually released. But again, depending on the injuries, this could take a couple weeks, so they asked to be patient, and we will post information on WAVY.com about adoption as soon as we get it. Live in Murfreesboro, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.